Okay, we're going to work on the writing equations notes. And the first thing it says is to refer to variables and expressions notes for review. So I'm going to check some of those for review. Here are some things you need to make sure you know. Of course, what a variable is and what a term is. This is something you want to remember for the quiz. When it's more than or less than, the first term mentioned will usually go after. Here's an example. See on number 4 it says 9 less than a number. 9, because it says less than, I put 9 over here, so I'm actually subtracting 9. That's with less than or more than. Another potential quiz question is when you require parentheses. Quotient, product, sum, or difference, they often require parentheses because this is saying the answer to a division problem, the answer to a multiplication, answer to addition, answer to subtraction. So you need to find the answer first, meaning you need to do the division, the multiplication, the addition, or subtraction. Then you can continue with the operation. That's why you require parentheses. It makes sure you do it first. Another potential quiz question is going to be your equal sign, and you can see it in so many different ways. Is as much as, is the same as, identical to, or is identical to. All these things usually will signal your equal sign, so look for is. So you're going to find the unknown, assign a variable to it, and remember the formula is a rule for a relationship between two quantities. So let's look at number 1. 7 times the number squared is 5 times the difference of k and m. Okay, so as I'm looking at that, here's some things that I need to remember. So some things you want to pay attention to. It says 7 times a number. Here's another potential quiz question. So 7 times a number. When we have a number multiplied by a variable, so 7 times a number squared, I do not use a dot, I do not use the multiplication symbol, I write it right next to each other because that means to multiply. I also write the number first. So 7 times a number squared. Remember this is, that's your equal sign, 5 times the difference of k and m. So 5 times, remember, the difference of k and m, difference, I need parentheses. Let's look at number 2. 15 times a number subtracted from 8 is 25. Remember, 15 times a number, I write it 15 in. Subtracted from 25, or subtracted from 80. So check the order there. Is, remember that, is equal sign 25. And we'll go ahead and skip down to number 4. So you can cross out number 3. The 30-minute bus ride is composed of 16 minutes of driving time plus 2 minutes for each stop. Okay, so my 30 minutes of driving time is, so there's your equal sign, composed of 16 minutes of driving plus 2 minutes for each stop. So I want to make sure I know exactly what this means. This is the ride. This is driving. 2 represents the length of a stop, because each stop was 2 minutes. X is the number of stops. So make sure you can differentiate between those. One of them that tells you how long they are. This tells me the number. Remember to take the quiz on Edmodo.